Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
What up, though?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Will.
First carry for a Central Florida alum, Latavius Murray. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
Can you hear me?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Samuel. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Saints first down.
Oh, yeah, good job, fellas, good job.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Samuel. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Michael Thomas.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off the toss, this is Murray running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Samuel, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Returnable for Thomas. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 37-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a play fake. Brady going up top for Miller. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up Murray and 3 at the 34-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Samuel. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a 1st down as well. On 1st down, Murray. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll make it 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On 3rd down, Samuel. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Samuel looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Going with a screen for Murray. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again.
At the 22-yard line.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Brady's throw there complete. 7 yards the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, that's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
On the handoff.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. He may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
To throw from his end zone. Samuel gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep this time for Miller. And some room to work. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Samuel. Over the middle, complete. That's Murray. Latavius Murray. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Will Lutz lining up.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
4-yard line.
And Brate, the tight end's got it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Brady. He'll buy some time right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Harris returning. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Complete.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Samuel under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Samuel. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Greedy Williams. The second down pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
To throw, it's Brady. Rolling to his right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Oh, damn. Hey, Endo said that him and Sullers played the other day, and this shit happened to them, and they ended up kicking Sullers for grieving.
2-point game after that one.
I know. He said, "I'm just letting you know if it ended up kicking one of us for grieving."
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me pick no play either.
A short kick taken at the 18. And able to get this out to the 25.
See, I can't pick a play right now.
25-yard line.
It won't let me do nothing. I can't do nothing. It won't let you pick shit? So I think one of us gonna end up getting it after the time run out. You decline it, and then it'll let us pick a play. But he said that it eventually kicked Sullers for grieving. Yeah, we'll start it over.
0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
I mean, if it kicks us, unless you want to just start over now, shit, it don't matter.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few.
All right, let me pick a play now.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The final shot before break. Samuel. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we see the Stones throw away across I-4. Is Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This still anyone's contest, a 2-point game as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Odell Beckham. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
15. Saints 10. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Greedy Williams on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39.
To throw on 2nd down. Samuel. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Some indecision on what to do, and they're going to get a delay. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing now is Brady. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Odell Beckham taking it in as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Now a dump off here complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Samuel. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable for Thomas. That one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
5-yard line.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 10.
Brady going to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Cameron Jordan, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Brady. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
First down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 29, Saints 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Saints take over 1st and
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Samuel. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that will be incomplete as well. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in. He has been nearly impossible to throw on all year long. If it was me, I'd say he could go ahead and book that trip to the NFL Award Show in February. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year, I think. What do you think?
I would agree with you, and the reason why? Because he takes the ball away. Because he gets to the football. The only way a defensive back ever wins this award is because they have a number of interceptions, takeaways, knockdowns, all of that. Add it all together, he's created a lot of big plays.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Throwing on 1st down. Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. Back to the air on 2nd down. Samuel. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Yeah, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Again, it's Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
It's now
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
it's a game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now, on 1st down, they run with Kamara as he'll take it forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
On the handoff.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here's Bradley Pena now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Samuel. He's going to drop this one down for Murray. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Samuel. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Samuel, and he comes back with one complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Gets this one to Hill. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
At the Bucks,
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Samuel. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off, and that will write a finish to this ball game. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.